As someone who played college basketball, I'm going to give you the real, unfiltered truth about the difference between high school and college basketball. High school basketball and college basketball are two completely different worlds, and a lot of players think they're ready for that next step. But truth is, most players have no idea what they're getting themselves into. The speed, the strength, the expectations at the college level is out of this world. And in this video, I'm going to share some of my wild experiences I went through in college so you can understand what it really takes to play college basketball. Because if your goal is to play at that next level, you need to know what separates the players who make it from the ones who just get exposed real quick. Let's get into it. Section 1. Role acceptance. In high school, you might have been the star player who scored 20 points a game and get away with taking all these crazy shots because you know the coach won't take you out the game no matter what. But in college, that's not going to fly, because in college, you might be a role player, and that's if you even touch the floor. Nobody cares what you did in high school when you get to college. All that stuff is out the window. In college, you won't get away with a lot of stuff because you're playing with other guys who are also superstars at their high school. So you don't have room to be turning the ball over, taking bad shots, or not being a good teammate. You're going to have to be comfortable without having the ball in your hands 24/7. And some players who were starters in high school don't start when they get to college. And coaches are going to want to see if they still can bring that energy off the bench. Can you still guard, run the floor, and rebound coming off the bench? College coaches want winners, not just scorers. If you can adapt to the game and sacrifice for the team, you won't make it. This is the truth that no one wants to talk about. Everyone can be a star player, and that's okay, because the NBA looks for role players that can come in and help win games right away. Think about it. Have you ever seen an NBA team or a college team full with superstars? No, because everybody will want the ball in their hands 99% of the time. That's why you always see there might be like 1 or 2 stars on each team and the rest of the players are role players. Some big role players are Peyton Pritchard, who recently just won the 6th Man of the Year. You have Draymond Green, who is a 4-time NBA champion. And you also have Royce O'Neal, who went undrafted but now start for the Phoenix Suns. And the crazy thing is that all these players are making millions of dollars being role players. So don't downplay being a role player. Section 2. Speed and physicality. In high school, you might be the most athletic player, or at least one of the most athletic players out there on the court. In college, everybody is athletic, especially at the D1 and D2 level. The closeouts are quicker, help side defense rotates faster, transition happens in the blink of an eye, and if you can't keep up with the pace and physicality of the game, you will be on the bench, because you're not just going to be able to play off of talent at this level. And at the college level, it's like everybody is tall and has long wingspan. So on the defensive side, it's like the court shrinks when everyone has their hands up. You'll see a lot of college teams with the shortest player on the roster being like 6'2". And in high school, you'll probably see some players who are like 5'5". And if you don't believe me, look it up for yourself. Look up a couple schools you would like to play college basketball at and go through their roster and see how 99% of the players are at least 6 feet tall. Let me tell you about my welcome to college moment. The first day of conditioning was like hell on earth. We went to the track and ran like it was no tomorrow. First, we had to run around the track in less than 67 seconds, and we did that about 3 times. Then we went to run 200s, 100s, 50s, and then after that, we ran the hills. And keep in mind, everything is timed, so it was very crucial. That was like the hardest workout I ever did in my life, still to this day. Section 3, coaching and accountability. In high school, you might be the coach's favorite player because you're the best player on the team, and without you, the team will suck. So you were able to get away with stuff like not closing out or not contesting a 3-pointer and all that other crazy stuff. In college, that will have you sitting out, and sometimes it will have you kicked off the team. College basketball is a business, especially with players being able to make money off of NIL deals now. This is how college coaches feed their family, and if they aren't winning games, they will be fired. So if you're not getting the job done, they will find somebody else who will. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You have to bring the effort, focus, and discipline every single day at this level. They don't have time to babysit players who aren't all the way committed to their program. College coaches don't owe you anything. They are literally paying you to go to school if you're on scholarship. And at the college level, forget about talking back to the coaches, having an attitude, slacking off in practice, and getting in trouble off the court. You'll find yourself at home real quick. You're going to be held accountable every single day in college. Every film session counts, every weight room lift counts. Literally everything you do at the college level counts. Section 4, basketball IQ. In high school, you can get away with just hooping off of talent alone. In college, if you don't understand stuff like spacing, timing, help defense, rotating, you're going to get cooked 100%. Like I said earlier in the video, college coaches don't care about how many points you scored in high school. They care about if you can make the right reads, make the extra pass, and play within their system. You don't just need skills, you need a good understanding of the game of basketball. The game is played 2 steps ahead at the college level. The smart players survive while the selfish and clueless players ride the bench. Time commitment and lifestyle. College basketball is a job. You have to go to lifts, go to practice, watch film, go to study hall, get recovery treatment, and pass all your classes in order to play. It's literally like a full-time job. You're not just hooping, you're going to be managing your body, managing your time, and your mind. And if you're not built for this type of stuff, you're going to fold. Talent might get you in the door, but your hard work ethic, discipline, and dedication is what's going to keep you there. So what's the biggest difference between high school and college basketball? It's not just the speed or the strength, it's the standard. In college, every single detail matters. Every mistake counts, every day is a test, and only the ones who are locked in mentally, physically, and emotionally will succeed. So if you think you're ready to play college basketball, ask yourself, am I willing to show up early, stay late, embrace a role, be coached hard, and put in work when nobody's watching? Because that's what separates players who talk about playing college basketball and the ones who actually make it. Well, that's it for that video. If you're serious about playing at the next level, hit that like button and drop a comment down below. What's one thing you need to work on to get to that college level? Subscribe for more basketball videos and share with a teammate who needs to hear the truth. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.